Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Today's venue, one of the most picturesque around, the St. Jakob Park here in Basel. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for.
Goes for goal! And the ball's come out! And the follow-up! Goal! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So, a breakthrough already. Mkhitaryan. And it's Mkhitaryan. Driving on, he could shoot here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Çalhanoğlu!
Well, he probably expected to do a lot better considering the position he was in.
That's great strength on the ball. Oh, sweet feet. Nice one too. Gets it into the middle. Çalhanoğlu. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Zielinski. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. That's gone a long way up and away. That's it back. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Looking for a decent ball in. Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. Damian. Out to the left it goes. Knocks it away. Mkhitaryan. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gross. Dortmund leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. Gross. Going for goal! Oh, that was close. Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just 1 goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Dortmund come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Dortmund carrying a 1-goal lead. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Zielinski. Darmian. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. Darmian decides to play it back. Martinez. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gross gets his foot in there. Gross demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Fry cuts it out. Goes for the cross.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Gross! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Zielinski sticks in a foot to win it back. Cleared away. Zielinski. And here's Çalhanoğlu. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Mkhitaryan has a pop! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Martinez. Oh, that's nice. Çalhanoğlu goes up and over. He's got options out wide. Stefan de Vrij. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu drives it forward. Çalhanoğlu plays it through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Dortmund emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of the match.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is a distinctively southern European feeling stadium. A venue right on the banks of the river. Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Well, that's where he wants it.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Rudiger. Still goalless. Rudiger. Across the field it goes. Hoists it forward. Looking to break out here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Rudiger. And it's played forward. That is terrific skill. Isak. He's left his man. It has got through to him. Mbappe. Valverde. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's the chance to counter. Mohamed Salah tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's played him through. And he's there to cut it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Robertson goes looking. And now the breakaway. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's gone for it! Same again, same outcome.
Madrid really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And we hit half-time, so the other team has broken through. Not going to want to try. An interesting game up to now, and still goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to...
Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! The breakthrough strike!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. It's come loose. Just brushed off the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's had a crack, and how good was that? He's got himself a peach of a goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, that is a bit special. Madrid take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Mohamed Salah sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's been taken short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Quick glance at goal. Van Dijk with the crossfield ball. Madrid have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Mohamed Salah has a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's looking to get there first. Salah, and the weighted pass. And that's been levered clear. Liverpool making another change here. So we have a double substitution going on here. Forward it goes. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Rudiger switches it towards the other side. He's pinged one through here. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. Van Dijk. Ball's out on the left now. And he's there to clear it. There will be a throw-in. Battles to win it back. Jones. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looks to thread it through. Alexander-Arnold. So that's it. It is all over. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. Any reflections on... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Minarao, a truly impressive arena here, high up in the great altitude of Belo Horizonte. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football.
Has a pop! It's off target and by quite a way. Hernandez. And it's played forward. It's Dembele! Oh, that was close. Forward it goes. Chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. Good clearance and very necessary. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. He's tried one. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Dembele. Neither side yet able to find the net. Pedro Neto gets it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Dembele. And the shot! That's a half-decent try. And that has been cleared. Oh, the ball's come loose! Into the box. And he's there to clear it. Clears it out of harm's way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cuts it out. Dembele. Hernandez. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. Looks to clip it forward. It's gone for a throw-in. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe shoots! And it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Dashing forward at pace. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Already up and running for the second half.
Portugal don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Fence has got rid of that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's trying the shot. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Danilo Pereira. Pedro Neto gets into a dangerous position. Portugal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Who's he going to play in?
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bruno Fernandes! That was a matter of inches.
Bruno Fernandes probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
It over to the other flank. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Pedro Neto. Danilo Pereira. Well, that's where he wants it. What a throw in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Back to the keeper and go again. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Well, if something's got to happen, it's going to happen now.
They need something heroic now, or a lucky break, or a kind refereeing decision. Anything.
Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. He's got away. Oh, that's neat.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And it's Cancelo. That's a throw. And that is that. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu. Plays it out to the wing. Kimmich. Henriks to play it forward. Stefan de Vrij. Keeper sends it forward. Tar. Kimmich plays it out to the flank. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. It seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
That is very well defended. Well, that's where he wants it. He's made sure that that won't get through. Çalhanoğlu dinks one in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
So who's he picking out? And it's Damian. Lovely bit of skill. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, he just had too many touches, and he was asking for it to be pinched off him.
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Zielinski certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Damian goes looking. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Çalhanoğlu. Damian. Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. Out towards the flank. And that has been cleared. Played back in. Battles to win it back. Nicely measured pass. In he flies! And we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then. So deadlock still as the second half begins.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Sané. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Damian. Damian. Oh, he's been flattened there. Well blocked, and back out it comes. Gets it back. Well weighted. And Sané! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move, almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Çalhanoğlu. Hoists it forward. Almost an hour gone. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Aimed into great leap! They've scored! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
And it's played forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Over to the left. And help's available out wide.
Germany are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted. Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Stefan de Vrij. Mkhitaryan. Darmian. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. Martinez goes for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Martinez really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Henriks drives it forward. And that's been won straight back. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch. Germany have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Stefan de Vrij. Martinez. Martinez! And again the keeper stands strong. And the referee brings it to a close. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Urbano Caldera is located slap bang in the middle of a residential... Up to meet it! And he heaves it forward. Florenzi. Nkunku. Modric. Has he found his man? Florenzi tries to get it forward quickly. Modric proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nkunku. Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Here's Depay. Memphis Depay! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries to switch the play. Into the channel. They get a throw in. Ake. Van Dijk. Van Dijk plays it forward. Pulisic gets the better of his man. Rabiot. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Shoots! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Modric. This could fall anywhere! Modric with the short one. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Florenzi. Modric. Now it's Memphis Depay. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. The midway point of the game.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Florenzi. Nkunku. And here's Modric. And it's Rabiot. Plays it over to the other flank. Florenzi. Rabiot. Plays it out to the wing. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, what's he giving here? Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Keeper has beaten it away. And here's Modric. Whipped it again. And he just whacks it away. Steered in. And Dijk can get it clear. Quarter of an hour into the second half. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Depay.
Memphis Depay really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Nkunku. Florenzi. Nkunku. Gets it into the middle. Milan have it back and they can go again. Now, and the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
There's a long ball. And better go straight through to the keeper. Van Dijk. And he's gone for it! Well, that is rather wayward.
Modric put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Pulisic. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Rabiot.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Milan have to get it into the box and quickly. Hits one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Florenzi cuts it out. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Right on the edge. Feel the moment. So, the first penalty. puts them one up.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
Brilliantly done, never took his eye off the keeper either.
So, the second man in line. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Oh, that was right down the keeper's throat. It was an easy save to make in the end.
Oh, he saved it!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
The third man in the queue. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save. Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Milan must score to keep their hopes alive. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed! So in the end, heartbreak. A few of them inconsolable. This is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh, commiserations. The definition of penalty heartbreak. And part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking cut.
Goes for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Danilo Pereira. And it's played forward. Battles to win it back. Pellegrini goes looking. Oh, really good feet from him. Politano with the cross. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Plays a clever pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Politano. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's the chance to counter. Pedro Neto gets the better of his man. And it's Cancelo. Gets wrestled off the ball. A real chance to break. Portugal yet to have a shot on target. Tries to switch the play. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's been levered clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. He's left his man. Lovely bit of skill there. Whipped in. And that has been cleared. Pellegrini drives it forward. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Pinged forward, cuts it out. Pedro Neto going through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Repelled by the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. Forward it goes.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Shoots! It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
First 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Pedro Neto plays it forward. Deftly done. And it's hoisted clear. João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's sprayed out wide. That is terrific skill. Politano. He's gone for it! Tries to get it clear. Tries a shot! Danger averted for now. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Italy really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Played it short. Italy given another corner. And it's been taken short. João Cancelo tries to get it forward quickly. Has a pop! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he just whacks it away. Big chance! That's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Bruno Fernandes. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That's a throw. Pedro Neto. Keeps everyone guessing. Big chance, corner. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Bruno Fernandes. Get a throw in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Gets it back. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hoists it forward.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Ruben Dias is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well played, he saw that coming.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. Right on the edge. Feel the moment. So, the first penalty. And he's found the net.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Pedro Neto is second man up. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
No, it's been saved!
He's so focused there, fantastic save.
Portugal looking to extend their advantage. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself. And they're 2 up. Italy trailing by 2 now.
He was always looking good there, nice penalty.
Portugal with this chance to pull 2 clear. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper. He steps up to take the 4th penalty. Great stop, keeper's denied him.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So can he do it? Oh, he saved it!
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Italy must score to keep their hopes alive. It's in, he's kept them in it. 3 each. And now we're into the realms of sudden death.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he gets wrong.
Italy have to score or they have had it. It's there and the fight goes on.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Brilliantly done, never took his eye off the keeper either.
Saved! And there's your hero! Portugal taken all the way and found the way from the spot. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great leap! Just couldn't turn it in.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Politano. Oh, that's neat. And that's been levered clear. Chip through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
That's not going far. Gets good distance on it. Floats one over. They've managed to get it away. Battles to win it back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Ball's gone out of play. Still goalless at the moment. Hernandez. Dinks one in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Caught offside that time.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Hernandez hoists it forward. Still waiting for the first goal. Plays it over to the other flank. Hernandez. Driving on, a real charge here. Looking for a decent ball in. Turns and goes back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. France head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Pellegrini sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And that has been cleared. Hernandez. Dembele. Hernandez. Politano. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Dembele. Hernandez could try cutting inside here. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Hernandez plays it short. France given another corner. They've played it short. Time to deliver. Dembele. Dembele! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Politano. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's played forward. Pellegrini gets it out to the wing. Keeps everyone guessing. Kings it out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Knocks it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries to get it clear. He's got the ball glued to his feet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Hernandez. Pellegrini is the guilty party there.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Hernandez.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mbappe tries lifting it over. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! Finally, finally, finally!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
France can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he?
And that's that. France, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that...
He's had a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Oh, real chance! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe. He's looked long this time. It's Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Henriks sends it forward and back to base. Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior gets into a dangerous position. Gross. It's a fabulous position, and Sonny! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Keeps everyone guessing. Aimed in towards the centre. Forward it goes. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. No, that's overhit. Mbappe! Shapes to shoot!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Alexander-Arnold. Plays it over to the other flank. Alexander-Arnold. That is terrific skill. Valverde plays it out to the flank. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising. Look, he'll hit it! Oh, bang on target. Rudiger. wants to switch the play. Alexander-Arnold, and it's played forward. And the ball is out of play. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Well, the action has already resumed here. So, deadlock still as the second half begins. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Sane! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Germany know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Sane looks to clip it forward, and he heaves it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Tar. They continue each to cancel the other out. Gross. And through to the goalkeeper. Rudiger. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Tries to get it forward quickly. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. That's a throw. Madrid have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's the chance to counter. One final crack at it now. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Played out to the right. A chance to play it in. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And they've been given a corner. We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kimmich gets wrestled off the ball. Mbappe conceives a free kick for that. Goes for goal! In for the pieces! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. Alexander-Arnold.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Vinicius Junior. And out it comes again.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Valverde attempts to clear. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's hoisted clear. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Going for goal! This could fall anywhere! He's in, he's gone for it! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. No, it's been saved!
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Oh, amazing! He's failed too, and we're still level after the first round. So, the second man in line.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Sane is second man up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
He just did what he was asked.
Mbappe is the third man to step forward. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. It's in, and the keeper could have done better. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
The scene is set for a would-be hero. That's won it! Shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win, compelling and cruel. But they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of the penalty shootout. They'll be absolutely delighted to avenge it their way.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The city of Basel, known so much for... He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That's not going far. Chance! Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Lobs it in gently. Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
He's had a goal! Tries to get it clear. Gets it back. Quick glance at goal.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Manchester are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Brandt. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Brandt. Over to the left. It's a good-looking cross. Ruben Dias gets it away. And that's been levered clear. Gross. Rodri battles to win it back. And it's been taken straight back. Bernardo Silva. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, who's set up one goal so far. Goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Plays it out to the wing, gets into a dangerous position. That's the throw. Brandt. Now, big chance! Goal! They are right back in business. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That looks a good ball. Cleared away. And it's Bernardo Silva. Can he find a fit? Going for goal! Knocks it away. Tries a shot!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Manchester. There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Manchester leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Played back in. Has a hit! And the keeper barely had to move.
Well, from a good position, the keeper really ought to have had to work harder.
Gorgeous control there. Gross. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. He's got away. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Fence has got rid of that. Ruben Dias. Foden. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Plays it over to the other flank. Gross.
Dortmund are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! Again, we are level! What a contest! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Foden. Stones conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side.
Manchester merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And he has been fouled there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Just brushed off the ball there. Brandt, out to the right. Ruben Dias. Looking to break out here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that has been cleared. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolute.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
And it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. Right on the edge. Feel the moment. It is so important to score the first one. And he puts them one up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
And so the captain steps up. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show. Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
So the ball is placed on the spot. So, the second man in line. No, he's hit the crossbar!
Oh, I feel for him. It looked like placement precision.
Manchester with this chance to pull two clear. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. And he's put them two in front. Oh, he saved it!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Bernardo Silva just needs to keep his nerve here. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did! Dortmund at the point of no return. It's in, he's kept them in it.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So can he be the hero? And he delivers! Manchester won it amid such drama and such desperation. That was quite a ride.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
And that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Forward it goes. Has he picked him out? It's a loose ball. Here comes another cross. And that's been levered clear. Plays it out to the flank. Could move up a gear here. Ball's out on the left now. Modric. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Gets up to head it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Pulisic certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Oh, real danger here. It's Lewandowski! And for a moment, time stood still.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Barcelona have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And here's Modric, away from immediate danger. Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Deftly done. That intervention was very necessary. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the
Big chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Gorgeous control there. Modric did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Goes long. Pulisic. And it's had a shot. He's pulled off a fine save.
Modric sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Decent progress down the left. It's one! And it's a goal! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Milan take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Gets it back.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Finds himself eased off the ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Milan leading by one and looking very comfortable on it. Nkunku. He's gone for it! No, not quite.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Pulisic battles to win it back, and the counter is on. And here's Lewandowski, shapes to shoot! No mistake! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
That has certainly made things interesting. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Milan can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Pulisic gets into a dangerous position. And it's Modric. Florenzi. Modric. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Modric! Oh, brilliant! The captain has surely won it!
Listen, that's just a terrific way to begin the second half. And how about the quality of the finish from the team leader? To go in front again with his brilliance really ought to set them up now for a very positive outcome.
Oh, that is a bit special. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tries to get it forward quickly. Rabiot. Lewandowski, and it's got through. That's a throw. Looking for a decent ball in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that has been cleared. Play for a throw. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries to get some... Goes for goal!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Hoists it forward.
Nkunku. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. Wow. It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Florenzi. Keeps everyone guessing. And here's Florenzi. And he's cut it out. That's the throw. And it's Florenzi.
Nkunku
turns and goes back. Rabiot. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ball through needs to be good here. Now it's Lewandowski. Going... Lewandowski!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward. Lewandowski. It could be in here. Oh, really good feet from him. And here's Lewandowski. Chance. Time to deliver. Beautifully done. Whipped in. And the shot!
So close to drawing level.
Lewandowski appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Milan need to hold on for a few more moments. Pulisic lobs it in gently. Good clearance and very necessary. Milan get it back again. And they've been caught out here. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Hit into the middle. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Barcelona desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Pulisic. And that is that. Milan win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it, perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry, and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.